What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back to see part 3 in the John Boat series. So in the last episode, I'm pretty sure I left off with I waterproofed my wood here. And that product that I showed you guys, the Olympic Water Guard over there on the shelf, it actually worked pretty good. So it's meant to beat up water, kind of like any other waterproofer. So look at that, guys. Look at that. Rolls right off. And that's kind of what you're going for. And that's what I'm going for. That way so it doesn't soak into the wood and cause it to mildew and crack and get weak over time. So definitely good stuff. I definitely highly recommend it. It's really cheap. It was like $10 for that big gallon of it. So I didn't even put a dent in it. So you could always share it, save it for later if you ever have to redo anything. But anyways, guys, so we're going to get into part 3. Today I'm going to be doing the carpet just on this back area, and then the floor and this first bench. And then that's probably all I'm going to focus on today in this video. And then part 4, I'm probably going to start messing with the doors. And hopefully by then I have hinges and stuff. If not, then I'm going to start building out the front of my boat and just kind of go from there. So in the beginning of this video, it's going to be a little bit different. If you guys seen the title, you know I'm going to be doing the one chip challenge. Somebody in my family happened to come across them because now they're starting to sell them in stores. And they're like, it's like a $7. It's like a $7 chip, I think it is now. And it's, you know, I'm sure if you're on the internet, you know what the one chip challenge is. So someone in my family came across them. So I've got a couple family members coming over real quick in the driveway. And I'm going to go ahead and do the one chip challenge because they've been trying to get me to do it for months. And then we're going to get into the John Boat stuff right after that. But I just figured it'd be cool to include that in the video. So sit tight and stay along for the ride. As soon as the one chip challenge stuff's over, I'm going to start working on the boat and bring you guys along. So here we go, guys. Let's get into it.
He's opening it up. Oh no.
Okay. You guys see what's in the box first?
Oh.
So round 1, the spicy punch to the tongue. Round 2, a fiery jab to the face. Round 3, impaired vision from tears. Round 4, a low blow to the gut. And round 5, KO.
It's coming out.
Oh. So if you last for 5 minutes with no drinks, you're a featherweight. 10 minutes, you're a lightweight. 30 minutes, you're a middleweight. And for an hour, you're a heavyweight. I ain't doing that. Oh, I'll get to hang that up somewhere.
Nice.
So rules: eat the entire chip. Wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. Post your reaction to social media. Any last words?
Any last words, Jay?
Nope. Oh,
It'll be all right.
Oh my gosh. He didn't even hesitate.
sorry, hot.
Are you turning red already? Tell us how hot it is.
It's not really bad right now. As soon as it goes down the back of the throat, you feel it. It's really not that bad, but the more you swallow, it's getting hot. Every time you swallow, it gets a little bit more hot.
Oh, dude.
It's pretty hot. It's like, out of all the things I've eaten, definitely a 10. I can feel it right there.
Dude, you're a man. You're a boss, Jay. Dude, you're doing good.
It's getting closer to the tip of my tongue.
You're doing really good.
It starts in the back of the throat and it's moving forward.
Oh no.
My whole tongue's on fire right now. It feels like there's like someone's holding a lighter up to it.
Jay's the man. You're manning it.
My glasses are fogging up a little bit.
Now that I see, because watching you, I'll let her do a bite of the chip, but not the whole chip.
I licked my lips and it made it a little worse.
What do you think? You think she'd be?
I think she could do. I think she could do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, really. It's not. It's hot. Like the first 2 minutes is the worst. After you get past the 2 minutes, it really does level out.
Dude, you smoked it, Jay. I'm proud of you. You're
Man,
a
the more you
man.
swallow, though, it keeps getting worse sometimes.
You're a man's man.
If you get it, you have to make sure that you get all the. When you go to swallow that initial chip, you got to make sure you swallow everything, because if anything gets stuck in your teeth, when it gets out of your teeth and you swallow it, you keep feeling it. You know, like how you get like a peppercorn or something down your throat.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Jay, you're going to be able to hang the sign, the champion.
Dude, you smoked it, Jay.
Yeah, I gotta put this in my boat somewhere.
Yeah.
So what are you? You've already been 10 minutes with no water.
Oh, there ain't no way it's been 10
No, it
minutes.
hasn't been 10
It's
minutes
been
yet.
like 5 maybe. All right, what's going on, guys? So I just got done doing the one chip challenge. My mouth's recuperating, and it's dark outside now, as you can see, because it gets dark really early here nowadays. So I'm ready to get started on the boat. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my tripod up and get my time lapse going, and then you guys can see how the carpet turns out. And then I might do an update in between when I get to a good stopping point, maybe. I'm gonna do one section at a time so you guys can check it out. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start, and then I will update you guys as soon as I'm done with the first section. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so a little update. You guys just see me glue the other side down, and then I started cutting in some of the pieces. So these right here, these little like triangles I'm leaving, that's actually going to get stapled on the underneath. I wanted to get the carpet on like this, as opposed to taking it out of the boat and doing it first. That way, so I can cut around all my little areas that are actually in the boat that I can't take out with me. And then once the glue sets up some to where I feel like the carpet's, stuck to it good enough where it ain't gonna just pop off, I'll flip it over, and then I'll go ahead and staple these. So honestly, I probably won't even staple these until tomorrow or something like that, or maybe even in the next episode. Just until I get it, nice and dry, so I know that the carpet's good. So what I did was, once I flipped it over, you probably see me on the time lapse. I took this little box of screws on like the small edges and just kind of rubbed it out just to get all the bubbles out. And then on the big areas, I just took my hand and felt for bubbles and pushed them out, while it's still nice and wet. That way, so you can get the carpet to lay down nice and flat. And then, I scratched this up with a razor knife, but that's all getting painted and redone anyways. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it's looking like. And I chose the rows, is what they call it in the carpet world, is these little rows going this way. I wanted them to go, vertically facing the front of the boat, opposed to horizontal, just because I want them all to match. I want it to look nice. I think it looks nice that way when you're looking down. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably start gluing the front here, because this part I'm just kind of wrapping down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then maybe start cutting the excess off, and then I will do another update, and then I'll move on to the bench. So let's go ahead and let's get right to it. Alright, welcome back, guys. So it's the next day, and as promised, I'm going to go ahead and carpet the floor and clean this up and carpet the front there, and do my last little finishing touches on the back and on the floor as far as the carpet goes. And then after that, guys, I am going to end the video, and then we will be getting into part 4, and I'm going to start filming that, and then you guys will get that next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, put it on a time lapse so you guys can check it out, and then like I always do at the end of when I'm done doing everything, I'll go do an overview so you guys can check it out and see how it looks. So this time on the next overview, it'll actually be like the pretty much finished product as far as the floor goes and the back of my boat. So all right, let's get into it right now. Alright guys, so here's the overview. I just did a little bit of a B-roll so you guys could kind of get a cinematic look of it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got so far, and then that'll be just pretty much it for the video. So let's go over it so far. So I went ahead and carpeted the bench. So again, it's not screwed down yet, so keep in mind this will be screwed down. I'm not going to screw anything down until I know for sure that I'm done. So I carpeted the floor. That's where a little bit of glue came through, but I already cleaned it with some upholstery cleaner, and then it'll fade back to its original color overnight. So because I had a little bit in the middle over here too, and you can't even see it anymore. So a little bit of glue came through right there, no biggie. And then here's the front, nice and carpeted, nice and flush, tight. Here's the openings for the cabinets, 1, 2, and then number 3. And everything looks really, really good. It's coming along exactly how I want it to. So it's looking awesome right now, guys. So that's gonna be it for the video. I appreciate you guys coming back and watching more, and stay tuned for part 4, because this is be part 3. So yeah, part 4, and it'll all be in a playlist on my channel, so you guys can watch it from 1 to 2, 3, 4, however many it takes till I am pretty much finished. So I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you're new. Spread the word. A share goes a long way, guys. Until next time, I will see you guys later.